Good afternoon everyone. Today we will start last chapter in the atomic and molecular physics, that is chapter number 7, Raman spectroscopy. So this spectroscopy, which is very widely used in the research field, which is used in chemistry also, and we will discuss here in physics also. This discovery was discovered by our Indian scientist C.V. Raman in 1928. For his discovery of Raman shift, he got the Nobel Prize in 1930, and also our government of India awarded by him by our Bharat Ratna. Okay, so this spectroscopy, which is very useful in research, we can determine its Raman shift of any molecules by using this spectroscopy. Now we will discuss about the scattering. There are two types of scattering here: elastic scattering and inelastic scattering. When suppose the electromagnetic radiations incident on the one molecule, this radiations get scattered, but the scattered radiations frequency is same as that of the incident radiations. जर ह्या दोघांची जर फ्रिक्वेन्सी जर सेम असेल तर त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण? इलास्टिक स्कॅटरिंग. म्हणजे काय? देर इज नो चेंज इन इट्स फ्रिक्वेन्सी or there is no change in energy of two radiations. Two radiations means what? There is no change in between the incident radiations and scattered radiation. This is the incident radiations. This is scattered radiations. When the electromagnetic waves such as UV light, visible light, IR light, any type of light incident on this molecule, these radiations get scattered but with the same frequency as incident. म्हणजे ह्या दोघांची फ्रिक्वेन्सी जर सेम असेल म्हणजे इथे एनर्जीचा लॉस होत नाही. एनर्जी दोन्ही इन्सिडेंट आणि स्कॅटरिंगच्या वेळेस सेम असते. त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण? इलास्टिक स्कॅटरिंग. देर इज नो चेंज इन एनर्जी. त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण? इलास्टिक स्कॅटरिंग. आणि तेच असतं रिले स्कॅटरिंग. त्यालाच आपण काय म्हणतो? रिले स्कॅटरिंग. Okay, and another type of scattering is inelastic scattering. Okay, so this inelastic scattering, scattering consists of change in energy. Here change in energy take place after the scattering. When the electromagnetic waves incident on one molecules, these radiations get scattered but with change in frequency. Either it is greater than of incident or less than of incident. Okay, so this scattered radiations having less or high energy than the incident. Okay, so here energy which is related to the frequency. When these radiations having same with particular frequency which is incident on this molecule, they get scattered, and the frequency of that scattered radiation is same as that of the incidents. This is called as elastic scattering. And in elastic scattering, there is a change in frequency take place after the scattering. This is the incident radiations incident on this molecule, and these radiations get scattered with the change in frequency. So this frequency either it is higher than the incident or it is less than the incident, which is dependent upon the frequency. Okay, so this is the all about scattering, and we will consider here two types of scattering, that is a relay scattering and second is Raman scattering, which is very important scattering. And in Raman spectroscopy we will consider this Raman scattering only. What is relay scattering? The frequency, we will say this incident frequency is always greater than the scattered frequency. This radiations or this scattering is called as relay scattering. The frequency of incident radiations which is equal to the frequency of scattered radiations. This is called as relay scattering. There is no change in energy or there is no change in frequency after or before the scattering. And there is next Raman scattering, which is related to the inelastic scattering. So this inelastic scattering, we say this is the Raman scattering. So here there is two types of Raman scattering is here. In a Raman scattering, we will observe two types of lines here, that is Stokes lines and anti-Stokes lines. Stokes lines and anti-Stokes lines. Okay. So here when the electromagnetic radiations such as UV, visible, IR incident on the molecule, they get scattered. Some of it gets scattered with a less than frequency of incident or greater than the incident frequency. Okay. So this when the radiations having frequency less than frequency of incident radiations, this is the frequency of incident radiations, this radiations incident on this molecule, it gets scattered with less or greater frequency. So this is the two type of radiation scattered, and this is the when the frequency of scattered radiations, say this is nu is always greater than nu naught, and here nu is less than nu naught. Frequency of incident radiations, which is always greater than the incident radiations. There are two types of scattered radiations. Here the scattered frequency which is greater than the incident frequency, this is called as anti-Stokes lines. Anti-Stokes lines. And the frequency of scattered radiations which is less than the incident frequency, which is called as Stokes lines, which is called as Stokes lines. So here there are two types of lines is observed in the Raman scattering. So this scattering is called as Raman scattering. Here the change in energy take place after and before the scattering. Change in energy means there is a change in frequency take place. Here the frequency is incident frequency, and after the scattering this frequency will in high or low. The frequency is higher than the incident, this is called as anti-Stokes lines, and the scattered frequency which is less than the incident frequency, which is called as Stokes lines. Okay. So we can here we can use the any molecules or any liquid like benzene, okay, toluene, etc., and we can see the Raman spectra, and in Raman spectra we can observe the its Stokes lines, its anti-Stokes lines, and its relay scattering. So here the scattering of light from the molecules with the change in frequency is called as Raman effect. What is Raman effect? The scattering of light from molecules. Definition of Raman effect is scattering of light from molecules with change in frequency, which is called as Raman effect. And we will see here the Raman shift, that is this Raman shift is denoted by delta nu, which is equal to nu naught minus nu. It is the frequency, incident frequency, and it is the scattered frequency. So difference between two frequencies, which is called as Raman shift, but this is denoted by delta nu. Here there are three cases in the Raman scattering. When the scattered frequency which is greater than the incident frequency, there are three cases. When this is the scattered frequency and this is incident frequency. When scattered frequency is less than the incident frequency, this lines is called as Stokes lines, and here the Raman shift is always negative. Raman shift is negative. Okay. Second condition is scattered frequency of scattered radiations, which is always greater than the frequency of incident radiations, which is called as anti-Stokes lines. Okay. Here this Raman shift is positive. And third, when the scattered frequency which is equal to the incident frequency, this is called as relay scattering. Here this is relay scattering. That time this Raman shift is 0. That time Raman shift is 0. Because why Raman shift is 0? Because there is no frequency change observed. So due to this Raman shift is 0 here. Okay. So 99.99% this relay scattering is observed. Okay. Generally this relay scattering is observed. Rarely Raman scattering is observed. Just like 1 in millions, म्हणजे 1 लाखामध्ये फक्त एकच वेळेस फक्त काय मिळतं, रमन स्कॅटरिंग ऑब्झर्व होतं. अदरवाईज काय होतं, 99.99% रिले स्कॅटरिंगच ऑब्झर्व होतं. आपल्याला माहिती आहे की स्काय का ब्ल्यू दिसतं आपण म्हणतो, तर तिथं स्कॅटरिंग होतं, ब्ल्यू कलरचं सगळ्यात जास्त स्कॅटरिंग होतं म्हणून स्काय ब्ल्यू दिसतं. बरोबर. दिस इज अ स्कॅटरिंग फिनॉमिनन बिहाइंड द स्काय लुकिंग लाईक अ ब्ल्यू कलर, ब्ल्यू इन कलर. ओके. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द scattering phenomenon. When we taken the Raman spectra of the any sample or of any molecule, which is just seen like this. Here in spectra, the intensity of relay line is always higher. This is the intensity. In this axis we have taken intensity, and this is the wave number, and this is the intensity of relay line. Okay. So intensity of this relay line is always greater than Raman scattering. Okay. So here this is the intensity of Stokes lines. In spectra there are 3 type of lines we can see: relay line, Stokes lines, and anti-Stokes line. This is the spectra, Raman spectra, in which there are 3 lines we can see: relay line, Stokes lines, and anti-Stokes lines. The intensity of relay line is always higher than these 2. Okay. And here the intensity of Stokes lines is always higher than the anti-Stokes lines. Here this is the intensity of Stokes lines, which is higher than the anti-Stokes lines. So this Raman spectra looking like this. After this we will discuss different theories of Raman effect. There is 2 types of theory. One is classical theory and another is quantum theory. This classical theory, which is related to the wave nature of molecule, and this quantum theory, which is related to the particle nature of the molecule. So we will discuss all 2 theories later. Okay. So this classical theory, which is related to the wave nature, and this quantum theory, which is related to the particle nature of the molecule. So these theories we will discuss next lecture. Thank you.